Good morning, good morning. I have class in 45 minutes, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to do this, but I felt like I really wanted to connect right now. I couldn't wait. Okay, so what we're going to do today is, so we are in the series of what we're leaving behind in 2025. This year is the year of 9. It's the year of completion. So we want to be done carrying these things with us that are not serving us. Some of it may never have served us. Some of it may have served us at one point in time, but they're not serving us well now. So we want to cut those out and leave them behind. Leave them behind in 2025. It'd sound better if it was 2029, but that's okay. All right, so we are going to ask for today guidance in leaving behind negativity, negative thoughts, negative self-talk, negative behaviors, maybe just negativity in general. That's the goal for today. I saw a video on here on YouTube about there was a goodness, she had one of those life experiences where you pass away for a second. What's that word? And then not for a second, but you know what I mean? And then you come back to life. So anyway, and they were saying they were showing her different moments in her life, and there was a part where it was showing the negative thoughts and how it affects herself and the person. And so even if you don't care for the person and what they're doing and their behaviors and how they are, that kind of person, but if you're sending out hate or all that negativity, then you are adding to that. You're putting more on that, and then also in yourself. And so that made me start thinking about all the different ways that we think negatively through the day, and all the different people that we think negative thoughts about, even our loved ones, And so we're slathering them up with negativity and for them to carry through their day. And that's so awful. That's sad. And so it came through again, this morning in my meditation about that. It was showing all these black tendrils coming out at here. And then so I was pulling those out. Welcome to the inside of my brain. So I was pulling all the negativity out, the negative self-talk and the negative negativity towards others and thoughts and everything, and trying to burn all those up. And then I was still even having to go in there with tweezers and pull out the little negative black tendrils coming out of my head. And I know it's from one of the images too that they showed this art, this image, and it wasn't tendrils, but it was still these black lines and stuff. And so I know it was probably kind of based off of that, but still it had the effect it needed for really waking me up and saying, I mean, my guides latched onto that and was like, girl, this is for you. This is why you watched that video, and this is why and maybe if I could find that again, I know I can find it again, it's in the history, right? And then I could post that in the comments of what I'm talking about. It was good. I liked it. There was a part that I was interesting. I wonder why that's I never really pictured it like that, but anyway, but overall it was really, I enjoyed it. So instead of watching Netflix tonight, you could watch that. It was only 20 minutes though, I think. But anyway, so let's dive in. Close your eyes, hand on your heart space. We're going to fill us up with so much love this morning. So breathing in nice and slow through your nose, we're going to be pulling up that Mother Earth energy. And we're just going to picture all of that energy just coming up and swirling all around and through our heart space, and then all through our whole being, just swirling and swirling and swirling every which way, all through our whole energetic field, inside and outside of our human bodies, and just filling us up with love, healing, forgiveness, just all the things. And breathing in nice and slow through the nose. Hold to lock in that energy. Release. Nice slow exhales. 2 more times, breathing in. Hold. Exhale. 1 more. Hold. Release. This time through our, we're going to be pulling down that Father-Son energy, source light, creativity, inspiration, motivation, asking for cleansing and clearing, aligning, and clarity. So breathing in nice and slow. Just seeing and feeling that white light swirling all throughout your whole being. And release. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Breathing in. Hold. Release. This time breathing into our heart center, pulling in that beautiful Mother Earth energy and beautiful Father Son energy, creating this beautiful balance of divine feminine, divine masculine, and sending that balance throughout our whole energetic field, creating that balance of the peace and love and harmony to the inspiration, motivation, and drive and clarity. So breathing in nice and slow. Hold. Release. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Breathing in. Hold. Release. Calling in our angels and our guides, calling in Jesus, Mary, Mary Magdalene 2, and the Caliac. Calling in our answers to love and light, our ascension council, galactic council, all of those the highest, the high of love and light, and only those of the highest, the high of love and light to be here together with us this morning to help us to bring clarity, to help us to bring the messages in which we need to hear for our highest good, giving and receiving those messages for our highest good, having that connection with each other and with the collective, calling in and asking for assistance and support from Archangels Michael, Metatron, Uriel, Azrael, Gabriel, and Raphael to be here with us together to help hold space for us, keep this space a sacred space, cleanse and clear of all energy that does not belong here, and amplifying all the energy that does for our highest good. Anasiano tu, anasiano tu, anasiano tu, anasiano tu, anasiano tu, anasiano tu. Oyana siano tu, yana oyana. Okay. Something about the energy today. It's like crystalline, if that makes sense. I don't know how, but that's just the feeling. Okay, we have Anandamayi Ma, the joy permeated mother. I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. Look at her. That's the energy that it is today. Look at all that crystalline energy coming off of her. Yes. Amen. All right. The joy permeated mother. Amen. Mama, we need you. Ace of Cups. Look at that. Amen. Yes. Yes. Nine of Winter Cups. Look at the similarity there. Tell me there's not magic in this world. Tell me. Anasiano too. We had that Nine of Winter Cups, wasn't it, just yesterday? And then here's Three of Winter Wands. And then I was just thinking though, like with that, see her little candle and her, we could call it like a little torch there. I was just thinking like, see, look, and so this is a water card, right? With the cups. But then if you look right there, and it could have, it's probably just by accident, but it looks like that could be like if you wanted it to be a little torch right there. All right, let's keep going. We're doing okay on time so far. In this class I'm taking, not giving. Kali, she came up the other day. and I had to keep her out for a few days because she just, Step into the unknown. Do not be afraid. I'm wondering if she's going to be our New Year goddess because she's coming up. We'll see. The goddess of each month that we use in our Facebook group and in my own personal self-initiation journey always just starts showing up like mid-month, and then I kind of cements in closer to like maybe a week or so, week and a half or so out from the new month, so that way it gives me time to like set up for the next month. Page of Cups, so lots of cups. So Ace of Cups and Page of Cups and 9 of Winter Cups, but then you have the 3 of Wands. Uh-oh. 5 of Wands. It's okay. All right. One more. Judgment. You know, it's funny, this card caught my eye whenever I was looking for the Emperor in their tarot studies. We're doing the Emperor, and I was looking for it, and that Judgment card, it just caught my eye, and I was looking at it. So it's just funny that it came out here. Okay. So we have the Joy Permeated Mother. We have Kali. 3 of Winter Wands. And then Ace of Cups. 9 of Cups, which is 9 of Winter Cups being, and then we're nearing the end of the 9 years, so that's interesting. Judgment, Page of Cups, and 5 of Wands. So here we go. And that Ace of Cups is kind of center there, and then you have the goddesses up here. Anandamaya Maya Ma. I like to say names properly, and so I hope I'm doing her justice, because I just really feel like a name is important, right? I can't tell you how often people spell my name with an H and drives me crazy. I'm like, that's not my name. And I don't know why. I guess it shouldn't matter, but it does to me. Okay, let's dive in. Anasiano tu. All right, I feel like I need to, this is like purposeful, like something about, so this is just Florida water. I use it during sessions. They're like talking about cleansing and clearing our energy, cleansing and clearing all energy that does not belong here. I cleanse and clear for you to do this as well, in any which way that you feel like you would like to, with smoke, with crystals, with Florida water, however you would like to, but to do this often. I cleanse and clear all energy that does not belong here. I cleanse and clear all energy that is not mine. I cleanse and clear all negative energy, all negativity, all negative self-talk. It does not belong here. It does not belong here. It does not belong here. I cleanse and clear all negative energy, all energy that does not belong here. I cleanse and clear. I cleanse and clear. I cleanse and clear all energy that does not belong here. I send it back from which it came, with love, to never return again. Iana siano tuiano uyana kiano uyana siano uyana. Ayana siano tuiano uyana. Iana siano tuiano uyana. Okay. This is very much about owning our power. We say what energy belongs and stays. Iana siano tuiano uyana. Iana siano tuiano uyana. Kiano tuiano uyana. Iana siano tuiano uyana. We choose the words that come from our mouths. We choose our actions. Anasiana, day in and day out. Oyana kiana siano tuiano oyana kiana tana anasiano tuiano oyana. We choose how we behave. We choose how we behave. We choose how we behave. And we can train. Every day we could train our thoughts and how we and how they behave. Sometimes our actions can be like impulsive, right? But we can train the way we behave. We can train the way our thoughts behave, our thought waves, our thought patterns. We can train them. We could train them. We can train them. It's like training. They're showing like a child that's like running around crazy and they don't know, like they've got mud all over them and they're going and they're touching the couch and they're touching this and they're touching that. But if you train them it's like they're mixing a puppy and a child together. Like if you train them, like when they come in, like to, then we need to like automatically, they're used to getting wiped down before like they're used to washing off that dirt and grime and mess before entering the rest of that space, right? Before entering and dirtying up the rest of the space, the container in which you reside. Ana kana siana tiana oyana kana ana. This is a training process in which we need to train ourselves to do the same, to release all the negative patterns and the thought processes in which we are accustomed to. Ana kiana siana tuyana oyana kana siana oyana. Catching them in the act. If you are used to prejudging others, judging others in general, speaking poorly about others, either out loud or in your mind, you must catch it in the act. Stop it right there. Give yourself grace though. Being forgiving of yourself at the same time. You don't want to add to the issue you don't want to compound it by adding more negativity to yourself, going, oh, you're such a negative person. Oh, you're so bad. Oh, why do you have to be like this? Oh, why are you so mean? Why are you such an asshole? Why are you such a jerk? Stop being like that. Don't do that. You're compounding and compressing all that negative energy and making it even worse. Don't do that. We're wiping that off. We're releasing it. We're not owning that. We have the power to release that. We decide what stays and what resides within our energy field. And we shall no longer be carrying that hunk of bullshit around with us anymore. It shall not be taken up in any of our heart space. No more, no more, no more. We shall release, 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 release. Okay. So they're saying stop it in the tracks. Again, be forgiving with yourself whenever you be proud of yourself for catching yourself in the act. Don't be negative against yourself for the thinking in the first place. Be proud of yourself for catching yourself, for catching it. That's progress, baby. That's progress. Catch that thought in the act and stop it in its tracks and say, no more. Not today, baby. And throw it away. Anasiana tiana su. Anasiana siana tu. So no more, no more, no more, no more. We have the power to say no more. We have the power to say, I don't want to be like this anymore. I don't want to be this person carrying all this negativity around with me. I don't want to be this person like carrying that sack of coal like the Grinch. Oh, all you're getting is coal today. Well, that's what it feels like weighed down. Your thoughts and your body and your heart just feels weighed down when you carry so much negativity. So we're going to cleanse all that shit out. We're going to take it all out. We're going to take it all out. We're going to take it all. Spew it out. Release it out. As if like almost like you have the flu and you're just like just vomiting out all this sickness, all the darkness. We're just going to regurgitate it down into Mother Earth and let her take it, like dig that hole in Mother Earth and then release all that darkness and cover it up and just let her heal it up and be like, sorry, Mama. Sorry, Mama Earth. Sorry, Mama of joy permeated Mother. She's like, I got you, babe. I got you. I got you. So we're here, like Callie's here to like be like, oh, I'm giving you the power. I'm reminding you. No, she's like, I'm reminding you of your power, that you have the power to release all this negativity, that you have the power to change your mindset. You have the power to stop being a dick. You have that power. And then you have the joy permeated mother coming in and saying, now I'm going to wrap you, now that you've cleaned all that mud and dirt off of you, then we're going to wrap you up in sunshine, honey, and you're going to feel so much better. I don't know why she said this. But she's going to help us like replace that, fill that hole with the negativity, and like just fill it and replace it with joy and love. And just because you need to fill that hole. If you empty out a hole of one thing, you got to fill it up with something else. So we're going to fill it up with joy. So homework assignments are stopping your negativity thoughts in your tracks, whether against other people or against yourself. Either way, they need to go, baby. They need to go. We've got to train our brains not to carry that shit no more. And I know I'm cussing like a storm, and I don't know why, but it's happening. So we're going with it. And because we're taking, it feels like it's part of like taking our power back. I don't give a shit. We're taking our power back. And we're doing that one negative thought at a time, one negativity like reaction. Because it's like a reaction, it's an instinct. But we have to retrain our brain like training a puppy to pee outside. Don't be peeing on my carpet. Don't be bringing that negativity in my house. You're going to train your brain. You have the power. You have control over your own mindset. We just have to train it. We have to train it one step at a time. So we're going to take a few minutes to write down. Just start writing. What is it like? Where do you feel like some of this negativity is coming from? Where do you think it roots from? All of that. Just asking for help from, we could call in just whoever is right and good in this moment for our highest good. Please come through and help us to release and start the release and start the training process. Help us to connect in a way to be able to start this process of release and retraining our brains to not be so negative, to not carry that around and not carry it into the new year, to start the training process now, today, right this second, right now. And so whether it's Anadamai Ma or Kali or our higher selves or angels or guides or an ancestor of love and light, please, whomever is for our highest good in this moment, please help us to start this new narrative for ourselves. Help us to rewrite our stories, because we are going to fill our day with joy instead of negativity. So we're going to write for a few minutes, and I'll see you on the other side. Amen. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So it's, and there was one other little thing that came through about what's part of this negativity that I thought I should bring is like not just the negative self-talk, but also like the self-pity too. Like, why does this always happen to me? Why am I, my knees hurting again? Why me again? Why more this or more that, like staying in that negativity too. So that's part of these negative things that we're going to try and we're pulling out. We're retraining our brain. We're just going to keep trying to replace, like digging out that darkness, that negativity, and putting in the light. Not replacing it with toxic positivity and like diminishing other people's pain and stuff like that, and not like ignoring our own pain, but we're going to be, because we're going to be taking care of ourselves, but we're going to be taking care of ourselves on a new level, on a different level, from a different perspective, and just one day at a time, retraining ourselves to take better care of ourselves, because we deserve it, because we are of the light, and we are divine beings, and we are amazing, beautiful human beings, and we deserve to be taken care of, and not because, oh, this or that, and so I'm just gonna like whatever, but sit and wallow in it. But no, because we deserve it, because we are of love and light. And then and other people as well, whenever they're in pain, we're not gonna like, oh, suck it up, buttercup, or whatever. We're not going to do that. We're going to love on them because they deserve it, because they are of divine. They are of divinity and humanity too. And each one of us, we are equally divinity and humanity. As if you live in the Carolinas. Humanity, and we deserve love. We deserve love. We all deserve love. Amen. And so it is. Much love.